Welcome to Forgotten Stories, where we go over history events from the strange to the unbelievable. You can fill your need of history here. Today we are talking about 5 stories about ancient artifacts. Let's jump into it. Number 1. Kensington Rune Stone. The Kensington Rune Stone is an artifact that has sparked many debates, intrigue and curiosity for over 100 years. Is it evidence of Viking explorers or a hoax? Let's find out. In 1898, a Swedish immigrant named Olof Öhman discovered the stone on his farm near Kensington, Minnesota. Weighing about 200 pounds and covered in mysterious inscriptions, the stone became the talk of fascination and controversy. According to Öhman, he found the stone tangled in the roots of a tree he was digging out. Edward, his 10-year-old son, noticed some markings, so they thought they had found an Indian almanac. The runic text was translated and told a story about Norse explorers from the 14th century who traveled far into North America. But could this really be true? The inscription says 8 Gotalanders and 22 Northmen on this journey from Vinland far to the west. We had traps by 2 shelters one day's journey north from the stone. We were fishing one day. After we came home, found 10 men red with blood. AVM saved from evil. The text ends with the date of 1362. But how did they reach Minnesota in the 14th century? We know that the Vikings got to North America around the year of 1000, making a settlement at Lansell Meadows in Newfoundland. But the idea that they traveled as far as Minnesota is very controversial. Some researchers believe that the rune stone is evidence of this journey, while others say it is nothing but forgery. Over the years, the Kensington Rune Stone has been investigated by many experts. Linguists have analyzed the runes, some claiming they are from the 14th century Norse, while others say they contain anachronistic elements, meaning that the rune was an elaborate hoax. Tests on the weathering of the stone also gave mixed results. The most common conclusion is that the Kensington Rune Stone was all fabricated. Whether it is real or not, the rune stone has had a significant impact on both local and historical narratives. For many of the residents, it's a cherished part of their heritage, being celebrated with festivals and a museum. For historians, it's a puzzle that challenges our understanding of pre-Columbian exploration. Do you think it's a hoax or a genuine artifact? Number 2. The Bai Discs. Bai discs are flat, round, jade discs with a hole in the center. These artifacts date back to the Neolithic period, around 5000 to 2000 BCE, and have been found in ancient Chinese tombs. But what makes them so fascinating? The artifacts were first found in the tombs of the Liangzhu, an ancient Chinese civilization that was known for its advanced jade craftsmanship. These discs were often found with other items made out of jade, suggesting that jade held significant cultural and spiritual value. These discs are known for their craftsmanship and intricate designs. They would feature dragons, phoenixes, and other symbolic figures. In ancient Chinese culture, jade was considered the most precious material. It represented purity, immortality, and moral integrity. The circular shape, with the center hole, is said to represent the heavens and the eternal cycle of life and death. They were handled by shamans and the Xiangzhu religious leaders. They were also believed to accompany people into the afterworld or to ward off evil. There are many theories about the purpose of the Bai discs. Some researchers believe that they were used in ritualistic practices to communicate with heaven and the ancestors. Others say they served as status symbols, showing the power and prestige of their owners. There is even a theory saying that they might have been used as astronomical tools, aligning with celestial events. Modern scientific investigations revealed some details about the Bai discs. Advanced techniques like spectroscopy and electron microscopy have shown the high skill and technology required to create these artifacts. Despite the insights, the exact methods and tools used remain as ongoing research. Regardless of their original purpose, Bai discs have left a lasting legacy in Chinese culture. They continue to be revered as symbols of ancient wisdom. Museums showcase these stunning artifacts, celebrating the heritage of ancient Chinese civilizations. Today, they can be made from marble, glass, and metal, as well as jade. What do you think these discs are? Let us know in the comments below. Number 3. Shroud of Turin. The Shroud of Turin, also called the Holy Shroud, is approximately 14 feet long and 3.5 feet wide. It depicts the front and back of a man who has been crucified, with markings consistent with wounds that were described in Gospels. But where did this mysterious image come from? The earliest records of the shroud go back to the 14th century, where it surfaced in France. It was denounced as forgery by the Bishop of Troyes. Later, it was deposited into the chapel of Chambéry, where it was damaged by fire in 1532. Then, it was moved to Turin, Italy in 1578, where it is currently housed in the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. However, many believe that it is much older than that, possibly tracking back to the burial cloth of Jesus Christ himself. The most captivating aspect is the image itself. It appears to have a photographic negative, with it becoming more clear when viewed in reverse. This image has baffled scientists and researchers for decades. How could this image be made in a time before photography? Over the years, the shroud has become a subject of many scientific tests. In 1978, Walter Macrone took samples of the cloth using adhesive tape. This revealed that the image was painted with a solution of red pigment. However, these claims were disputed. Then, in 1988, a carbon dating test dated the cloth to the medieval period, between 1260 to 1390, suggesting that it might be a forgery. However, critics say that the tested samples might have been contaminated or taken from a repaired section of shroud. This has only fueled more debate and investigations. Some theories about the shroud say that it is indeed the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, bearing his image. It is also said that it could be a medieval forgery created to attract pilgrims and their donations. Another theory suggests that it could be an artistic creation using unknown techniques. Some even say it was created by radiation emission. However, in 2000, a burial shroud from the 1st century was discovered in a tomb near Jerusalem. This indicated to some that the shroud did not originate from the Jesus era. Despite extensive research, no theory has been universally accepted. No matter its origin, the Shroud of Turin has had a profound impact on religious devotion and historical scholarship. For many believers, it is a connection to Jesus, inspiring faith and reverence. For historians and scientists, it remains a mysterious puzzle that challenges our understanding of medieval craftsmanship. Number 4. The Baghdad Battery. The Baghdad Battery, or Parthian Battery, was discovered in 1936 near Baghdad, Iraq, hence the given name. It dates back to the Parthian or Sassanid period, around 150 BCE to 650 CE. But what makes it so intriguing? The artifact consists of a clay jar, copper cylinder, and an iron rod. When assembled, it resembles what we know as a galvanic cell or battery. There are many theories about the purpose of the battery. The most popular one suggests that it was used for nothing more than a battery, generating a small electrical current. Some believe it was used for electroplating, process that coats objects with metal. Others say it was used in rituals to create a mysterious spark. Another theory is that it was just a storage vessel. Later on, similar vessels were found. 4 sealed vessels were excavated at Seleucia in 1930. 3 of them were dated back to the Sassanid period and were sealed with bitumen. There was also many replicas made in modern times. These replicas have shown that it can produce a small amount of electricity when it is filled with an acidic solution. This has led some to say that the ancient people had an understanding of electricity. However, there is no certain evidence of its use as a battery. To understand the Baghdad Battery, we need to look at the cultural and historical context of the Parthian and Sassanid periods. These civilizations were known for advancements in engineering, metalwork, and science. They had the knowledge and skills to create artifacts such as the battery. But there is no evidence that they developed electrical technology. Regardless of its original purpose, the Baghdad Battery challenges our understanding of ancient technology and opens up fascinating ideas about what ancient civilizations achieved. To this day, The artifact continues to inspire researchers, adventurers, and enthusiasts who are captivated by past mysteries. What do you think it was used for? Number 5. The Peri Ray Map. The Peri Ray Map, a Portolan chart drawn in 1513 by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Peri Ray, is known for its amazing detail and accuracy, particularly its depiction of coastlines of South America and Africa. But what makes this map truly mysterious is the features that were supposedly unknown to map makers of that era. Scholars say the Caribbean depiction is part of the lost map of Christopher Columbus. The map was discovered in 1929 in the Topkapi Palace in Istanbul, Turkey. Peri Ray, an accomplished navigator and cartographer, compiled the map using a variety of sources, including older maps and the account of other explorers. He even annotated the map with detailed notes about its origins and the sources that he had used. The map is famous for its accurate depiction of the South American coastline and the northern coast of Antarctica, which is shown with no ice. This is puzzling as Antarctica was not officially discovered until 1820, covered with ice. How did the Peri Ray map depict this way back in 1513? There is lots of theories about how Peri Ray obtained such advanced knowledge. Some believe he had access to ancient maps created by a lost ancient civilization dating back to the time of Atlantis. Others speculate that he might have used knowledge from the Library of Alexandria, which had a vast collection of ancient wisdom before its destruction. And of course, there are more theories suggesting extraterrestrial influence. Modern researchers used various techniques to analyze the Peri Ray map, including comparing it to contemporary maps and studying its annotations. While some believe the map's accuracy has been overstated, others argue that it shows knowledge that should not have been available in the 16th century. The debate continues to fuel both academic and popular interest. The Peri Ray map has had a significant impact on our understanding of early cartography and navigation. It challenges our perceptions of what ancient and medieval scholars knew about the world and continues to inspire curiosity amongst historians, cartographers, and history enthusiasts. Is the map evidence of an ancient knowledge, a coincidence, or something else? Let us know your thoughts. And there you have it, 5 ancient artifacts. What was your favorite one? Comment below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.